Good morning again. I have now just wake up and meditated for half an hour, I think. And it's the best time to do it in the morning to really get your thoughts together. And what to talk about now? That is the question. I've got some interesting girls that has contacted me yesterday, but I don't think anyone was the right one. So this method to find a girl to enjoy with in a kind of sex site on YouTube is a good way to find women, I would say. So if you are interested in the same project as I would recommend it. So here I am in my bed, thinking. I would like to say that this project is very big. It's not just about sex, it's more about changing the world. I have been writing a blog called Save the World for I think in 8 years now, and I have done 25 blog posts in it, and I have got help from God to make it. That is, I think, very strange in Sweden to talk about God, and I am, as many other Swedes, I have not been very religious in my past. Maybe agnosticer or something. But now I really know that we have a God or some source that control us in a way. And that is why I am here. I'm not Jesus. No. This time it's not about religion. It's about science, about humans, how we works, and everything is in the blog. So read it and see the YouTube clips that I have got help to find, because it's very many. How can I find all these YouTube clips by myself? That is one question you must ask yourself. Okay, and you can also read the comments that I have on the blog. They are very interesting to read. Thousands of comments, and I think it's the creator that have some fun with writing them. But I don't know really. I have got some sounds also on my computer and my phone, blub sounds when I think of something, or if I must be aware when I listen to a film. So it has been a lot of connection with the universe during this project. And it's not all about developing my tool, holistic student profile, or holistic student, or holistic profile for adults. It's not all about that. It's so much more, because the whole system now is crazy for human beings. We cannot go on. If we do it, we will not be here on the planet so many years from now, I would say. So this is really necessary. We need to change. You can read more about my lifestyle. Of course, I don't eat so much sugar, but how can you? I didn't say that in my last video. But how can you even try to not eat sugar today? That is one crazy thing in our system. It's sugar in everything. What more to say? You can read about my anaerobic training as well, because anaerobic training is scientifically proven now that it will spike your growth hormone with several 100% if you're a man. And that is very good for the middle-aged man as me, to conserve my muscle mass and to be healthy. So that's why I do my anaerobic training. Even in the fasted stage, I do it. Now in the summertime, I also play tennis with my friend Mats. And that's kind of the same anaerobic training as I do, in a more systematic way. I do maximum training for 30 seconds, and then 1.5 minute I rest, and then I repeat it 10 times. So it only takes me 20 minutes to do this exercise. And I can use a bicycle, I can run, I can jump, I can do whatever. And then I also train, try to train at the gym once a week now. I would like to train more at the gym, but I really can't afford it. That's a long story. You can read about that in my blog too, because they have stopped me from being at the gym, several gyms, because of different things. Another thing we need to change is how we take care of the children, of course, and give them love, because love is what's all this is all about for humans. Love instead of hate, instead of violence, etc. There's nothing new about that. But to try to systemize the child care in preschools, where the children are together in big groups, 20 or 30, and before the age of 1, that is not a very good system. We do that in Sweden, and I know many other countries want to follow. Instead, we of course need to help each other, because that is what humans are made for, I would like to say. We are made for helping each other. We are very good at helping each other. So living together in tribes or groups, I don't know the name you call it, must be the best way, where we help each other to take care of the children, and also help each other to behave with women. That is one other very big issue in the world today. Men assault women, and we cannot keep on doing that, because it's not healthy. So some kind of system where we work in tribes and sustainable companies driving this would be a very nice thing to start here on Gotland. And I have written to the President Obama about all my thoughts and sent him my blog. Also, I think I've written now 10 or 15 mails in details about my project, and he knows about everything. And what do we have for options if not to change the system in the Western world or in the world overall? I don't know. And listen to the song Stairway to Heaven. Also, I would say that is my story. And how is it possible to make a song in the beginning of the 70s with my story in it? If you read the blog in detail and then listen to the song in detail, you will understand. And of course we must measure everything. We must measure if it's better to take care of children in a tribe instead of taking care of the children in other ways. This is not going to be a sect or something. This must be science. And God is in every one of human beings. I'm totally sure about that. And many others are. Alan Watts is one of my favorite philosopher, and Zen or Taoism is a very smart thing to try to work on instead of religion, I would say. And of course, try to improve yourself, to find the way in life, not grade people and try to get a good job and a good salary and power, and that is the wrong driving force for human beings, because it must be love and it must be taking care of each other, helping each other, and to try to develop smart solutions for humanity. And indigos with the special genes, you can read about that in Thomas Hartmann's book, The Edison Gene, which is very, very scientific. Indigos have these special genes, but today we are not taking care of our indigos. We instead we give them medications and call it disorders. That's interesting. Instead of taking care of the environment to help indigos to feel good. And if we feel good, the source can connect us. That is why I'm here, and that is what this is all about. I'm not kind of special, but indigos together are special. But it's not my ideas that I have got. It's from source. I'm totally sure, and I think it's the same with the musicians, with the other artists in the world. So this was a longer one in the morning, and hopefully you like it too, even if it's very controversial, and I am not as everybody else, and my family did not believe me in the first place when I was trying to tell them about my science in my computer and my connection with God or source or what you call it, the system. But I am totally sure, and I'm not crazy. Bye bye. I love humans, of course, and have a good day.